get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 3 gang, y'all, let's get it, y'all. Part 3 gang, y'all, let's get it, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. I promise you, man. He said, yeah, Ronnie, man. Yeah, man, he got locked back up. I'm like, for what? He's like, I don't know. He's like, I gotta find out. But the word I got is he locked back up. I was like, man, go ahead with that, man. He was like, yeah. He said, look, I got beat up for telling the truth. I said, what you talking about? He said, because now he different now. I said, what you mean he different? He was like, man, he different now, Weezy. The man is different, man. I'm like, man, get out of here with that, man. He was like, man, the man is different, man. I'm telling you, man. I was like, what you mean he different? Like, what you always talking in riddles, man? What are you talking about, man? He was like, man, look, just put it this way, man. And for real, this is a real name. So I don't know if people know him, but at the end of the day, he didn't do a lot of time in the can. So I don't know if people know him, man. But he was like, man, his name Rainbow now. Yeah, they call him Rainbow, man. The man done changed his name to Rainbow. I'm like, what, man? Get out of here with that, man. He was like, I'm telling you, Weezy. Yeah, he ain't got a lot of time. He keep getting locked up. He one of them type of dudes. So I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. I'm like, yo, that's wild, man. Like you sure about that? He's like, man, I'm telling you, man. I said, man, you deserve to get some get back on the red team. I tried to just throw some humor into it, man. Like, kind of like, because I still didn't believe this what he was saying. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I'm like, man, like you just won't stop, man. I was like, man, I don't care, man. Like, that's how I put it, y'all. Like, I wasn't even tripping on that, man. So I just kind of like, you know what I mean? The next day I brought Uncle's light. Then after that, man, like I made it my business not to keep going down there, man. Like that wasn't a part I'd always be at anyway. My homeboys was right next door. I'm in 3D. I can go through the back door and my homeboys I used to be kicking it with, they was in 3C. So I could go right there. Like that was just going down there, just being nice, y'all, man, and ran into a freaking psycho with more maniac information, y'all. So boom. So I ain't really rock with Unc no more, man. I think he ended up getting transferred at the end of the day. Like I stopped going down there. I don't know what happened to him, man. But he said that. He's saying that the bro got turned out and he was on some different stuff now. Like he said, he's different now. Like, and when he was saying that, I'm like, man, come on, man. Cause like for real, at this particular moment, I haven't witnessed nothing like that. Like, you know what I mean? That type of transition at this particular moment. So I'm just like, I ain't thinking about that. You know what I mean? I ain't, all right, man, whatever. You know what I mean? Fast forward the tape game, y'all. We gotta fast forward the tape, man. Now I am on Greensville, man. This is 2015, y'all. On everything, man. I'm already in the pod. Quick recap. Y'all already know if you follow my stories, I'm in Greensville. This is the go home pod. The pod where they got half go home, half psychos, half old heads. They got a lot of time. They trying to go home, but they still psychos, regular dudes that's cool with the old heads. They got the job. So they in there mixed in with a bunch of guys like us that's about to go home. That's what that pod is, man. So I am in the go home block at this particular moment, man. And I can remember they brought this dude in our block, man. And it was crazy, man, because it won't no boys in our block. Man. Like this was like I was in a block, 33 didn't have no boys. You know what I mean? The whole time I was in 33. And that was like the longest block I ever been in that didn't have any boys. You know what I mean? So when I got to Greensville, like it was up in the air if that could happen because everybody got to go home. And this was one of them pods. They was letting people that was go home stay in. So I can remember being in the pod and they didn't really hit the police noise on this. But when the door opened up, I seen a dude getting out the hole. So when the dude was getting out the hole, I looked, he was kind of like a kind of short, brown-skinned dude. You know what I mean? Kind of like my height. And like, it was just, you know, like this is years later. Like I'm in my 30s, you know what I mean? So like, I'm not looking to see who this dude is. Like I'm looking in his face because he was a boy, you know what I mean? But I'm just looking like, it's a boy here now? Like, it's crazy, man. So I'm over there working out. But I see the dude, I'm like, it's crazy, man. So we don't make eye contact. I don't think we did. So I get to moving around. So he get to moving in the cell. He move upstairs, like on the back wall, slightly with Doc them cell at, you know what I mean? So he move up there. So he take his stuff up there. He come back downstairs. I see him scoping out the pod. He looking like a rooster in the face. He like this. He like, long neck in the face. He like, He's scoping out the pod, so I see him looking around. You know what I mean? I see a couple of dudes go up and holler at him, you know what I mean? And then I look, and then I kind of like looked at him again. And I kind of double take and I looked again. And I'm like, because like this time around, like, you know what I mean? Like bro had just like the regular, you know what I mean? Like the regular little waves, slightly a little bit. Not even like he was trying to take care of the waves, but like now I'm looking at somebody that got a bootsy fade. Like dude had a bootsy fade. So I'm looking, I'm like, hey, don't mind. And then he just walked up out of nowhere. He was like, hey, excuse me. No disrespect, but your name T White. When he said that, I was like, I looked, I'm like, yeah, what's up? He was like, you don't remember me? And it's like when he said that, like his voice kind of got back a little bit regular. Like he was like, you don't remember me? I'm like, nah, I don't remember you, man. Nah, hell no. He was like, Ronnie. I was like, oh man, oh yeah, it was right. Like I had to, my brain had to go all the way back to that moment when I was in the hole talking to Unc. And Unc told me this information. I'm like, Ronnie. He was like, yeah, well, they don't call me that now. He started moving. He was like, they don't call me that now. I was like, I'm just still shocked that Ronnie. I'm still stuck in that mode. Like, Ronnie? He like, nah, I just came to speak because I know I noticed you. Like when I came in, I said, that's T White. There ain't nobody but one T White. I knew that was you. That's T White right there. I'm like, this joke, wow, man. I was like, yo, this joke crazy, man. I'm like, damn, like, for real, I kind of wanted to be like, yo, what happened, man? But you can't, you know what I mean? I'm in a predicament now where I'm about to go to the crib. Like, it's not even that serious. Like, this was shocking to go do something like this right before I went home. But still, y'all, this penitentiary, man, crazy things happen, right? So, boom, what could I do about it, man? So I had to get back on track. I'm like, all right, I ain't want to act too like I'm on some old major disrespectful stuff. So I'm like, man, so like the only question I have for him, like everybody know I don't shake, rattle, and roll, but still though, I didn't want to come off as a complete a-hole in this situation, even though I'm shocked at what I'm seeing right now. Like this is wild right here, man. This is years later. And I bumped into this guy. So I said, how you come back to penitentiary, man? What you doing back in penitentiary, man? He was like, man, I stay coming back, man. He was like, man, I got a dumb charge, man. I don't even like talking about it. But I'm about to go home again, though. I go home the end of this year. And I'm like, man, he go home before me. But I'm just like, this junk crazy, man. He like, yeah, I go home the end of this year. I was about to say, like, yo, what happened, bro? But I didn't, you know what I mean? But he was like, you ain't seen my homeboy. He asked me about the old head dude. I was like, I lied. I was like, no, I ain't seen him since back when he was in the pod. You know what I mean? He was like, oh, I thought I was going to bump into him. I thought he was up here. Somebody told me he was up here. I was like, I ain't seen him. You know what I mean? He was like, oh, all right. So he dipped off. So I'm like, man. So the dude that I knew from Lawrenceville that I was in the pod with, he was like, yo, hey, where's that, man? I'm like, yo, bro, you ain't gonna believe this, bro. He was like, what? I said, man, listen, I was on Sussex 2 with this guy, man. I was on Sussex 2 with this guy, man. This dude was a knockout artist, man. Like, this dude used to beat people up. He had hands. And I said, guess what? I'm gonna put the cherry on it. Pause. He was like, what? I said, man, this man was part of the red team, y'all. So, boom. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, but he was like, he was part of the red team? I was like, yeah. I said, man, look, bro, it's a long story. I gotta tell you, bro. I said, I'm gonna talk you to death, bro, after we work out. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, that joke crazy, man. I was like, man. He said, the first thing I said is they bring a boy in here. I was like, man, listen, I'm letting you know now. Like, I was like, I'm about to go to the crib, you know what I mean? Like, but dude, I said, he might look girly, you know what I mean? I said, but he's a man, Buddha. I said, he's a man. I'm letting you know now he's a man, Buddha. I said, I know he still got these. So I said, look, you got to play this right. I said, because at the end of the day, I don't want him to think I'm on some old super disrespectful stuff. It's his life. At the end of the day, my whole brain right now is to make it to my release date, March. So boom. That's the only thing I'm trying to do. Like, I ain't got time to be trying to like, because he know me slightly. Like, this man used to be a man. He's still a man, but like now he's like, he's changed, man. You know what I mean? So we had that little conversation. That was that. You know what I mean? So a little bit more time go on. I'll say about 3 days. So now he trying to find his way into a phone line. Now, where he's from, like he can get in on the phone line because he was talking to a dude that where he's from that was a part of the red team. Now, I don't know how tricky it was, or I don't know how that joke got settled out back then about him being a part of the red team. I don't know. Don't ask me how they iron that out. I don't know. All I know, man, this man looking like a freaking Brazilian wrestler right now, man. Like, word, like, he look like he's a Latino now, man. Pause, man. Nothing against that, man. I'm sorry. This is what he looked like, man. Like, he just looked more tougher back then. Like, now he all the way changed, you know what I mean? So, like, he trying to get a spot in the line. So Doc pull up on me, like he pull up on me, but I see him talking to Jersey first, then he pull up on me, so Jersey come walking up behind him. So Doc was like, hey, look, how y'all feel about Rainbow getting in the phone line? I was like, who? And then again, my mind went back to the old head in the cell, like, man, old head said changed his name to Rainbow, man. I was like, that's crazy. So I never got his name the whole time he was in the pod. So I'm like, Rainbow, who was that? He like, Rainbow, the dude that you know from Sussex. I was like, don't say it like that, though, Doc, man. He was like, no, like, he said he want to get in the phone line because he might bump heads with his homeboy in that other line. I'm like, nah, Doc, look, he can't get in this line. It's going to be messy, bro. I was like, I just ain't got time for messy stuff. Because, like, this is going to be a messy situation right here, man. So keep that messy situation over there. I don't have nothing against that. If you want to, change your life to that life, I have nothing against that. But still, though, man, like him being in the red team, all that other drama, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to make it to the crib and still be able to use this phone game, y'all. So, boom. So I ain't say nothing, you know what I mean? So I told Doc to count, like, yo, Doc, everybody in Jersey was like, yo, facts, yo, word, definitely. So Doc was like, all right, I'm just gonna tell him to get in on the joint where he from. So he was like, man, Doc told him, like, look, I guess too many people. So I see him kind of like, his face kind of like balled up at Doc, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a changed dude from like the last dude would have been like, he would have been ready to put his dukes up. This time he put his eyebrows up. He was like, made like an ugly face. Like, after Doc turned him down, I watched him, he like, stupid face. He like, that's word. Doc gave him the count. So I guess he had to go holler at the other line. You know what I mean? He had to respect it because I think he really respected Doc. And he knew me. He knew I wasn't no cream puff. He knew I wasn't like a freaking maniac that was running around there to take your heart out your chest. But he already knew I wasn't a cream puff. So like you gotta be well. You know what I mean? Like he knew back then. We was back in 2C. He know me from back then. Like this is years later. We're in our 30s. This man knew me. We was in our 20s, y'all. So boom. So I wasn't worried about him disrespecting me. That's why I told Doc, like, nah, we ain't no need for us to try to get on no friendly stuff. Nah, this because we the neutral phone, man. Nah, send him over there where he from, man. Like, them people had a phone. They was a Muslim dude. His people had one of the red team members, man. Like, he got to go through them. You know what I mean? So I guess that's what he did. He started getting on the phone line with them. You know what I mean? So at first, like he was in the joint kind of like, everybody rotating the joint. That's how usually the phone game go. Like, they going to rotate the joint. You know what I mean? So I can remember, man, like, a dude pull up on me like, hey, Weezy, look, if you ain't on you, because sometimes I just be holding the phone, sometimes the Jersey come, I might don't be on the phone, but it's our phone. So I'm like, man, I'm just sitting there, and the dude pull up on me from their phone line. He's like, hey, Weezy, look, man, can Rainbow use the phone, man? I'm like, yo, I'm about to let bro use it. He was like, man, I'm saying, well, look, let me use the phone. Right now, we about to get into it because he want to make a call, and I got to call my peoples, and like, I ain't got time to be getting into it with him like that. So I'm like, yo, bro, as I was saying that, Jersey was like, yo, I'm right here. I was like, Jersey got to get it. So when I looked up, Rainbow had the phone, he had his hand on the wall, he had the phone in his hand, and he was just looking at dude like, his face was super turned. He like, and dude was talking to me. So I'm like, yo, Jersey came. He was like, he talking around. He was like, yo, look, man, I'm trying to use that phone, man. That's the time I'm supposed to get on that phone, man. So as he walked away, I started seeing me and Jersey switch seats. Jersey was like, I was like, yo, I ain't trying to give him the jack. I turned around, I looked. When I looked, all I seen was this, man. I looked like it was Felix Trinidad, man. I promise you, man. All I seen was this. The dude that was trying to get the phone, he threw some, like, the punch was so weak that he threw, but he threw a punch. He was like, man, that's word on everything, man. Rainbow said, pop, pop. Man, he gave him a two-piece, and when he caught him with the left, dude was like this. Dude went down like a stack of cards, y'all. So, boom. I said, oh, my God, he hit the ground. Boom. This homeboy around there like, y'all stop. Rainbow was like, he was on his toes, crazy this time, different, like he was ready to tear into somebody. Pause. He was like, that's word. I was like, oh my God. That man turned into a human pet bull game. I was like, that's crazy, man. We on the phone. I was right there by Jersey. I was like, Jersey was like, oh, I was like, chill, Jersey. Trying to hold on laughing. Like, chill, Jersey. Like, oh my God. Oh, I was like, yo, oh my God. They get dude. He's like, come on, man. Dude was like, they get dude up. He hold his chin. They take him to his cell. I'm like, oh my God. Rainbow chilled out. And they were like, that nigga turned into a pit bull game. I promise you, man. That nigga, he started getting crazy in the face. He ain't look back. He ain't even start looking regular till they took dude in the cell. When dude went in the cell, he was like, he transformed immediately. That nigga went from, then he went in the cell, he was like, I said, this is some psycho shit, y'all. So boom. But he knocked dude out. I was like, oh my God. Oh, that joke crazy, man. I was like, yo, I felt bad, man, because I'm like, yo, that's wild. I probably should have let dude get the jack. I didn't want to end up in, you know what I mean? But Jersey was coming next. Now I could have been like, yo, Jersey, boom, 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 boom. But Jersey, nah, man, like, we run our program the way we run our program. They run their program the way they run their program, man. Unfortunately, man, the man ran into a human pit bull, man, and Rainbow, man, AKA Ronnie, man. And Ronnie won't no joke, just like back in the day, and I knew it. Because once you know how to fight, you never lose it. I don't care if you're a guy and you turn into a girl. You're just going to be a girl that know how to fight really good, man. I'm letting you know now, man. Like, like, that's just what it is, man. Like, I don't care if it's a girl going to a guy. Like, if you know how to fight, you know how to fight, man. And bro just was one of them dudes that knew how to fight. And he put dude out his lights, man. He knocked him out. He knocked him out, man. Dude ain't know what was going on, man. So, like, you would think the next day that dude wants some get back. Like, you would think he wants some get back, man. But, like the dude Rainbow, it's been years since I seen him, man. Like, for real. So seeing him now, we're older now. So, like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, he didn't get bigger. But, like, he was still the slim dude. He just still looked like he worked out through all these years. You know what I mean? Like, pause. Word, that's what it looked like. So like he was still in the Rainbow community, like his name, but he was still had that fighting game. He still had that fighting game. I knew he did, man. I knew he did. This jump was just a whole shocker of bumping into him, man. But like he stayed getting locked up. And like you will see dudes, he wasn't the only dude that I saw that I knew from back on this time, and now we on Greensville about to go home. Like it was a few dudes that I done ran into like that. You know what I mean? It was a few of them. So like he was one of them, man. So there were no repercussions behind that jump. There weren't no repercussions behind that jump, man. But this jump was so crazy because I'm like, man, like prison to do this, man, to you, man. Prison to humble people, man. Like you can't sleep on nobody, y'all. I'm telling you, man. As soon as you sleep on somebody, that'll be the one dude that put you out your lights, man. And you'll be done. You'll be out of there, man. You can't sleep on nobody in that prison. Not on the street, you can't sleep on nobody, man. But in there, you can't sleep on nobody, man. My word, he probably thought he was dealing with somebody that ain't know how to fight. I know he know how to fight. People that know him probably know he know how to fight. I know he know how to fight. So he was barking up the wrong tree. He was definitely barking up the wrong tree, man. So at the end of the day, man, Rainbow kind of like, he just was in the pod. I think he was going home soon, but I can remember like it was somebody, man, from the other block. And it used to be a dude that he used to always be talking to. So I don't know if this dude was like trying to holler at him or he just was all right. I don't know what it was, but this dude, he used to come in our pod sometime and talk to him and come and give him stuff and make sure he got roll-ups and make sure, because he used to mess with the roll-ups too. He used to make sure he got roll-ups and he'll make sure he got this and that. Like he used to be buying him all type of stuff. So I'm thinking the old head might be trying to spit his game or something like that. But I used to always see the old head in the block. So I can remember we was like by the steps, like the part I was in. I don't think they had this in every block in Greensville, but the part I was in, I think I said this, under the steps, they had a pull-up bar. Like, I don't know how that jump was there, but that's what we used. We didn't have to do our pull-ups on the steps. And that part I was in next to that intake, they had a pull-up bar in that jank under the steps. So we hitting the pull-up bar. We all back there working out. Boom, 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 boom. We see the slide open up. We see the dude Rainbow and the old head dude come in. The lady in the booth ain't say nothing. They come straight in. They go straight to Rainbow cell. They inside Rainbow cell for a minute. Next thing you know, they come out. Then they go back in the joint. So as they in there again, they talking. I don't know, it was like a discrepancy, and they go out and come right back in. But as soon as they went back in there, the bro Rainbow, he was like, hey man, you better get out my cell. You better get out my cell right now. I ain't trying to hear it. Don't be following me, man. Get out my cell. The old dude was like, man, come on, man. He's like, you better get out. And you just heard a punch. That joint was like, but it was like, it sounded like a silencer on a weapon. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like it sounded like that. We heard the joint. I was like, it was like, yo. Everybody was working out. Dude was like, yo, you hear that? I was like, man, they're fighting, man. I was like, but it was quiet after that. It was quiet after that jump, man. Next thing you know, you seen Rainbow door open. He had his feet like this on the wall and the door. He was like, he opened the door. Like, he got his door, but he was like, he put his body in the door. He grabbed dude. He was like, the door hit him, blow. He slide him out. The door hit his legs, blow. He still slide him out. Don't come to my cell no more. Don't come to my cell no more. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't come to my cell no more. Old dude was like, man, this dude is still like psycho. It's like from the years that went, man, it's like he done got more violent, y'all. So boom, this man dragged the dude out of the cell. So I'm like, man, this is crazy, man. Like real talk, man. I understand he done changed up and all of that, man. But like I see him like just every time I look, he's playing the dude. Like he don't care. Like, you know what I mean? So it was crazy, man, like for real, like through all of him doing all of that, Like me and him, we ain't never really had no words, but like I said, I'm one of the ones that he know from back in the day. So I don't know what had happened. I don't know what had happened, man. But it was a dude in our pod, and like for real, you never even see this dude, man. Because at first he was in that intake pod. It was next door. That I was in that first before they put me in that go home joint that I'm in now. But he ended up moving in our joint, so I was guessing he was getting short. But they allowed him to keep his job, you know what I mean, on Greensville, which was in the kitchen. So he still got the kitchen job. So bro be gone all day. He'll come do his little programming on certain days. Other than that, he's in the kitchen all day. So I don't know what had happened. I don't know if they got to arguing. Like when we used to go in the chow hall, you would see him. He had the job where you would see him in the dining room, kind of like right there. Like when you come in, he could do clean the tables and all of that. So I don't know what had happened in there. But all I know is when we came back and you seen the dude Rainbow, he was coming back in the parlor like this. He was like, because he don't know me. Because he don't know me. Nah, he don't know me. He definitely don't know me. Nah, he don't know me. Yeah. And he went in the middle of the pod. He stood. He was like, he did like a little sideways. He was like, he don't know me. I'm looking. I'm like, so everybody coming back like, man, that y'all crazy, man. Simone, what happened? He was like, man, Rainbow. He get into it with bro in the kitchen, man. I was like, who bro this? He was like, yeah, the one that work in the kitchen. I'm like, oh, what? He was like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He was like, well, dude, man. He was like, dude, man. I think dude was from Philly. You know what I mean? That's the word. I think dude was from Philly, man. If I can remember, man. I think dude was from Philly. So like, he was like, yo, dude, man. I'm like, yo, that's crazy, man. Like real talk, man. Like he's snapping. He don't know me. Yeah, he just keep going about. I'm like, oh, wow, man. So we standing like kind of like by the steps. You know what I mean? So he talking to another dude. So he pull up. Like I was shocked. Y'all, that he pulled up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. This man pulled up. This man said, look, they coming our direction. We like right there leaning on the steps, kind of like, you know how the steps go up. We kind of like right there on the steps. We like, he pulled out, like, hey, T-White. And I was like, I want to say like, yo, people don't even call me T-White no more, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was an idiot for letting y'all call me like my first initial and last name, man. Like, man, I was an idiot. That's what I wanted to say, man. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, look, you know me from back in the day. I was like, yeah, we was in 2C together. He was like, yeah, but look, do I go for anything? Like this was a whole different person I was talking to, but he's talking about the person that I know. You know what I mean? This was so weird. Didn't that just sound weird when I said that? I was like, yeah. I remember you from 2C. Yeah, we was in 2C together. You know what I mean? Like, I made sure I clean that up nice. Yeah, we was in 2C. He was like, look, I don't go for nothing. I'm gonna fight. Like I've been fighting for 20 years plus. I'm gonna fight. Yeah, I'm gonna fight. If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna fight. So I ain't got time for nobody. Nah, he trying to take up for the dude that I fought in my cell the other day. He was like, that's what it is, T-White. He trying to take up for the dude I fought in my cell the other day. He trying to talk about why I do that to his homeboy and this and that. Yeah, and all they ass shake, rattle, and roll. He didn't say that, but he was like, and all they ass shake, rattle, and roll. I was like, I'm just sitting there listening to this junk like, I'm on the steps like, and this man just vented. And all of them shake, rattle, and roll. All of them. Yeah. Every time I come back to prison, I get a boo thing. Every time. This man ain't seen me since I was 24. That's the last time he pointed at me. I'm like, yeah, we was on Susses. Yeah, we was on Susses too. Yup. Susses too, he was in the pod. Yeah, he was a maniac too, y'all. Made sure I clean it up too. What you think? You ain't sliding nothing in on me, y'all. So boom. I'm right there on him. Like, you wildin'. Like, I was supposed to be conversating with you. I want to be cordial because I don't want to throw hands with this psycho. I don't, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm not scared of nothing, man. But there's just certain battles you got to know not to take, man. Like, I got to be diplomatic on this one, man, and play it cool, man, because I don't want to get into it with this guy. I'm being honest with y'all, man. So, like what he's saying, like, he ain't disrespecting me. I'm just like, yo, kind of leave me out of it. Like, chill, you know what I mean? But he like, nah, like, for real. Nah, I was young back then. See, he know me. See, look, T-White know me from when I was Ronnie, though. I was Ronnie back then, though. Like, he kind of made that as a joke, but I was happy he kind of, like, broke the ice with that, kind of like letting people know, like, yo, I wasn't one of your shake, rattle, and roll partners. Like, I was one of the dudes kind of just knew you, bro, for being somebody that was kicking ass. That's what I knew, man. So he was like, yeah, see, he knew me when I was Ronnie back then. Yeah, he know Ronnie back then. I'm like, yeah, Ronnie was a maniac too, man. He was like, same Ronnie, same heart. Yeah, same Ronnie, same heart. I wanted to say, no, it's not. You a maniac. So boom. That's what I wanted to say, man. But you know, I kept it cool. Let him say what he had to say, and I was that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he still has beef with this dude, man. That's from Philadelphia. That's in our pod. But dude about to go to the crib. But like, dudes don't be taking no disrespect. Because I'm going to let y'all know now, I'm not going to take no disrespect. I just know how to move to kind of not, I'm a weave. Because I don't want to get into it or disrespect it. So I got to double play the game. I got to duck. I got to do spin moves. Why y'all think I be in there like that, man? Because I be trying to make it, man, without having to crash. If you get into it with a boy, you're going to have to crash, man. I'm letting you know now, like nothing against boys. But if you get into it with them, you're going to have to crash. And that's just that. I don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? So like, I'm playing it the way I'm playing it. That's how I got to do, man. But for real, man, like I knew for a fact that the dude that worked in the kitchen, man, like I want to see what he going to be talking about when he come back. Because like they say, he was mad. He screamed on them. They had words. He always think he probably can beat everybody. Now, dude was bigger than Ronnie. You know what I mean? AKA Rainbow. He was bigger than him, man. He was bigger than him. This dude was a little taller, a little bit more size, looked like he worked out and everything. You know what I mean? So he was bigger than Ronnie, man. But, you know, leave it up to Ronnie, man. He's the one that can beat everybody, man. He's the Goku of this shit. That's what we think he was, y'all. So, boom. So I'm going to see what's going to happen after dude come back. So dude don't come back till almost we about to lock down, probably like 45 minutes before we about to lock down. So he come back. You know what I mean? So when he come back, I see him, he go straight to his cell. You know what I mean? Usually he'll go to his cell, put his bag up, go to the shower game. No, this time he come back in the joint. He go to his cell. He come back out strapped up with his sweatpants on and all that shit. So he walking towards the nigga Rainbow cell. The nigga Rainbow was already standing outside his cell. The nigga Ronnie. So when Ronnie said walking up, Ronnie was like, he was like this. He was already on point. He was like, his hand right here was swinging. He was like, that's where he was like this. He was waiting. Dude walking up, dude like, man, look, man. Dude walked up when he got a little close. He kind of stopped. He like, look, I ain't gonna take no disrespect, man. Look, we all about to go home. Well, some of us is, man. And I don't take no disrespect. Ask anybody. I ain't never disrespecting nobody in here, man. You was wrong for talking to me like that, man. Just because I ain't want to do you no favor, man. Nigga Rainbow was like, what you mean I was wrong? I wasn't wrong because you was a scared motherfucker. You a scared motherfucker. How the fuck was I wrong? I asked you to do one thing. I asked you to send this kite through for you can send it to the other side. And what the fuck you say? What the fuck did you say? I was like, damn, like this nigga just snapping. So dude like, look, man, look, I'm gonna tell you one more time. Another dude pull up on him, like, yo, look, chill, man. He was like, man, move. He moved the dude, he came, chick, like, move. He moved him out of the way. He was like, look, man, I don't want no problems, man. Well, you can't keep talking to me like that. What you think? What you think I'm scared of you or something? What you think? What you think this because you gay, I wanna fight you? That's what you think? Because that's what you think, you wrong. Disrespect me again. I came back to work. Fuck that job. I came from work to tell you, disrespect me again. Disrespect me again, goddammit. Shit got quiet in that bitch. I'm just like, yo, bro made that statement. I'm like, damn. I'm like, oh shit, niggas look. Niggas looked at Ronnie. And Ronnie was like, don't disrespect you again. You a bitch. That's word dudes came charging him. Everybody was like, oh shit, niggas move out the way. He like, that nigga Ronnie like, that nigga Ronnie got out that bitch. That nigga, boom. That nigga shot this way. That nigga went around the table. That nigga was like, dude was like, yeah, nigga don't fucking run now. I thought you got fucking hands. I thought you got fucking hands. I thought you got fucking hands. Ronnie was like, hey, fuck you. Fuck you. Dude was like, man, get that door open, man. I bet you won't get your door open. Ronnie was like, I bet you won't get it open. Fuck you. I ain't gonna let you fucking grab me. That's all you wanna do is fucking grab me. You fucking bum. That's all you wanna fucking do. Dude was like, man, fuck that. Get the door open. I bet you won't get the door open. This word. And they was around the table. And they was like, man, get my door open. Somebody was like, all right, they walked this door. They walked to the booth. Next thing you know, that nigga Ronnie door open. Push. That nigga Rainbow went in that jump. He went in that jump first, dude for 50. He went in that jump. I'm kind of like, I gotta come to it, pause, like, because I'm not right in front of the jump, so I'm walking towards him. Dude from Philly went in that jump. That's all you heard was boom, 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 boom. Man, that jump, that sounded like an earthquake. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Man, this is my word. I walked to the door, and I looked. I was like, oh shit. This is my word. I looked. But he hit the nigga so, blow. He getting off the ground. He was like, get up. He was like, I looked, I saw, oh shit. Everybody head was like, oh shit. And nigga head was leaking. Word, that nigga head was leaking. He was like, oh shit. Hold on. Old dude was like, nah, fuck that. Everybody get out. Everybody get out. Everybody get out. Everybody was like, nah, y'all fuck that, man. Nah, fuck that shit, man. Come on, man. He out, man. He out. He's like, nah, fuck that shit, man. Everybody get the fuck back. We was like, nah, man, you can't do it like that, man. You can't do it like that, man. He was like, nah, fuck that. So we sat there and argued with that nigga. We won't letting him go in there. Like, he was trying to go in there and finish the job, Mortal Kombat style. Finish him. He was trying to go in there and do that. The man was already knocked out. You know, once your head hit that concrete in prison, like, if it hit it right, you done. You going to sleep. Bye-bye. Adios, amigo. That's what he was. And his joint was leaking. You know what I mean? Like, even though he done transformed and did all of that shit, though, man, like, for real, I wasn't gonna let old head go in there and just finish the job. Now, bro was petty. And he deserved it, but still though, man, I probably saved old head life with this joint. I probably saved his life with this joint, man, because after we stopped him, you know what I mean, he caught his senses. He was like, you lucky. He was about to go kick him. I was like, nah, man, chill, man, come on, man. Chill. Another dude grabbed him, chill out, man. I was like, yo, dude went in the joint, checked on him. You know what I mean? Checked on him, sleep. Out cold, he got power bomb. You hear me? He got power bomb. Old dude from Philly power bombed his ass. That's word, he out cold. I'm like, oh shit. Niggas trying to revive him. Niggas trying to get him back, man. But the nigga drunk. He drunk, man. So it's almost time for lockdown. You know what I mean? So they try to get him back. Goddamn, they can't do a day count, man. I guess they couldn't get him to his cell. They just ended up having him out there. The police seen him. Police seen the whole joint. They seen the whole junk, man. Rainbow was done, man. Like, they came in the junk. They had to call medical. Medical came in the joint. Had to get the stretcher game. Like, that shit was crazy, man. Like he needed, like, I don't have no problem with him switching his life. That wasn't the crazy part about this. That just made it the story kind of like, because that was a wild thing to witness. But I was just like, you can't be like him, people. Y'all can't be somebody that, you know what I mean, that's gonna be in and out of prison. That man was in and out of prison, man. Like, if he wouldn't have been in and out of prison, maybe he would have never got power bomb, man. Like, I think that power bomb probably was what really slowed him down afterwards. I don't know, but I bet you, man, he probably stopped going to penitentiary after that power bomb right there, man, because he used to think going to penitentiary was fun. A lot of these guys that gay, they think penitentiary is fun. Like, no offense, but like, you come to jail, you get to have a boyfriend. Like, it's a double bonus. Yeah, you locked up, but you get to have somebody take care of you. Blast, goddammit, no. But you locked up, you get to have someone to take care of you, man. So like, maybe that's how he was looking at it. Like, he get locked up for a couple years, it's a double bonus. He get a boo thing, he's straight. And like, that's not what prison is, man. Like, and that's not what wasting your life is about. You can't be in and out of prison, man. That's what he was doing, man. Like, for real. And I ain't never seen bro no more, man. Cause y'all know I went home. I don't know where they took him to. I don't know if he went to the go home side. Like, I don't know where he went at, man. Bro from Philly never went to the hole. You know what I mean? He never told it. He never told it, man, but I don't know what happened to goddamn Rainbow, man, but that shit was crazy, man. But Rainbow is his real name, so if you know him, you know him, you know what I mean? But I know he wasn't in prison for a minute, you know what I mean? Like, he was one of them doing the little skid bids after he got out with me, but he was on Sussex too. Ronnie wasn't his real name. If you figure that out, that's on you, man. But at the end of the day, that was a crazy situation. But that's the end of the damn story, yo. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all know the count, man. I need y'all to stay out the way, man. It makes sense to be out here, man. Why we gonna be locked up when we can be out here doing what we want, man? Just think about it, man. I'm trying to do what I want forever. I don't know about y'all, man. So just stay out the way, y'all. Period. But y'all already know what it is, man. This was the weekend banger game. So what did y'all do this one? Like, share, subscribe, that's why y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. What? Be safe out there, people. And stay y'all ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes.